Lesson 28. Use of someone, everyone, no one, anyone, or somebody, everybody, nobody, anybody in a sentence. Example, someone knows me. Note that all of these words that we mentioned, someone, no one, everyone, everybody, all of these words are third person singular. And by third person singular, it means that for present we use S for at the end of the verb if it is a regular verb. And if it becomes interrogative, we use the verb do, which becomes does. Someone knows me. Everyone, still it is third person singular. Everyone talks to him. Same thing if it is negative. No one likes him. Does someone know you? Interrogative. Or does anyone know you? Interrogative, negative. Doesn't anyone know you? We cannot say doesn't. We should say doesn't anyone know you? Use of the word everyone. Does everyone like you? Negative format becomes does nobody like you? We can also say doesn't anybody like you? We cannot say doesn't nobody. We can say doesn't anybody like you? So they mean the same thing. Does nobody like you? Or doesn't anybody like you? We cannot use two negative. Doesn't nobody cannot be done. We can say either does nobody like you or doesn't anybody like you. I spoke with everybody. Here everybody is used as the object. Before we were using these words as the subject. I spoke with everybody. Did I speak with everyone? So also remember, body or one is the same thing. Everyone, everybody. No one, nobody. Someone, somebody. Anyone, anybody. They mean the same thing. I spoke with everyone. Did I speak with everyone? Did I speak with someone? Didn't I speak with everyone? Did I speak with nobody? Did I speak with nobody? Did I speak with anybody? Now back to subject. Did no one speak to you? No one became the subject. Lesson 29. Adverb. Now, adverb defines a verb. It usually uses ly at the end of an adjective, if regular, if it's a regular adjective, an adverb. For example, fair adjective becomes fairly. Slow adjectives becomes slowly as an adverb. Calm, calmly. Happy, happily. Quiet, quietly. Now, some adverbs are irregular, which means rather than getting ly at the end of the adjective, it changes into a different format. Some examples. Good becomes well. Fast is the same thing, remains fast. Examples. He walked very slowly. I spoke quite calmly. So slowly defines walked. He walked very slowly. Calmly defines spoke. I spoke quite calmly. I was happily surprised. Usually it comes after the verb, but here it's defining surprised, and we use it in front of the adverb. So remember that usually it's used after the adverb. Sometimes as we go through it, we learn the adverb becomes before the verb. I don't feel well today. Say well, we don't say goodly, we say well. That is the adverb defining the verb feel. Explaining the verb feel, that I don't feel well today. He calmly addressed the crowd. Again here, the way he addressed the crowd was calm. It's better to say he calmly addressed the crowd. He gently asked him to leave. So the way he asked him to leave was gentle, so he gently asked him to leave. I quickly finished my lunch. So in these cases, the adverb has come before the verb. He is a fast runner. Now here, fast is an adjective, right? It's defining the runner. He's a fast runner, but he came home fast. In the second sentence, it defines coming. He's coming fast. So he's a fast runner, fast adjective. He came home fast. Fast is an adverb. I knowingly hid the truth. So this hiding was done knowingly, and it's used in front of the verb. Hid is the past format of hide, right? Lesson 30. Here we are attempting to improve our vocabulary, use of words. Many times, ment, M-E-N-T, ness, N-E-S-S, hood, H-O-O-D, T-Y, T-I-O-N, O-R, etc. are used at the end of a word to change it from an adjective or a verb to a noun. Let us see how that is done. Usually when we learn the words in dictionary, it is much easier to look all the different variations of that word and learn it. So the verb confine, confinement becomes the noun form of it. Refine is the verb, refinement is the noun. Part is a noun, it becomes partial. Now here in this case, part is a noun, and by partial makes it an adjective. Special becomes specialty. He's a special person, an adjective. But his specialty is, for example, bread making. Resign, a verb, becomes resignation. Situate, a verb, becomes situation. Compile, a verb, becomes compilation. Create, a verb, becomes creator, or creation, or creativity. These are all derivatives from the word create. The verb becomes a noun in different formats. Now use of FUL, full, or LESS, less, to change the word from a noun to an adjective. For example, the word use which is a noun. What's the use of this? Become useful, positive, or useless, negative format of it. Need, a noun, become needless. Plenty becomes plentiful. Beauty, a noun, when you add FUL at the end of it, beautiful, becomes an adjective. Note that the last letter Y is changed to I. We can also use and a word in NESS, ness, or TIVE, or TIAL to change the word from an adjective to a noun, or from a verb to an adjective. Let's go through some examples. Like happy becomes happiness. Good becomes goodness. See, the adjective happy becomes happiness, a noun. Good as an adjective become goodness, a noun. Useful, which is an adjective, become usefulness. Useless, a negative adjective, becomes uselessness. Some other example, celeste is a noun, means heaven, becomes celestial. Now this is a noun which becomes an adjective by adding TIAL. Part becomes partial. Create, a verb, becomes creative or created. That's an adjective. Sometimes we use ABLE, able, to change the word from a verb into an adjective. Like admire becomes admirable.